During his visit to Saudi Arabia, President Donald Trump announced a $142 billion arms deal with the kingdom, marking the largest U.S. defense agreement to date. The package included advanced military equipment and technology support aimed at bolstering Saudi Arabia's defense capabilities, also encompassing air, space, and coastal defenses, as well as border security and communication systems. This arms deal is part of a broader deal for $600 billion, a suite of bilateral investments between the U.S. and Saudi Arabia. Trump has asked for $1 trillion. We'll see if we get there. The investments span multiple sectors, including energy, artificial intelligence, infrastructure, and commercial aviation. Saudi Arabia has already, a company in Saudi Arabia called Datavolt has already planned to invest $20 billion, let's get that number right, in U.S. AI centers here. And the American tech giants like Google and Oracle are pledging $80 billion in joint ventures between Saudi Arabia and the United States. Trump emphasized that Saudi Arabia is a stabilizing force in contrast to Iran and framed this deal as a move towards regional self-determination and growth, free from Western intervention going forward. He also announced that the lifting of long-standing U.S. sanctions on Syria, describing it as an opportunity for the country to achieve greatness, giving Syria a chance to be a better person, if you will, under new leadership. However, some criticisms drawn from various quarters. Lawmakers and analysts expressed a concern over ethical implications of doing such deals with Saudi Arabia, especially in light of their human rights records and involvement in regional conflicts. They are not clean hands in these decisions. Also, this decision to lift the sanctions on Syria has been met with skepticism because of the complex dynamics of the region. They may be under different leadership, but doesn't mean under the harder things, they won't allow things to happen as they in the past. The long-term implications of these deals, as President Trump is saying, to basically navigate towards a stronger foreign policy in the Middle East, is also turning these sort of tensions away from traditional allies, such as Europe and, of course, Israel in that region. How this will work out going forward, we shall see. We know President Trump likes doing deals. Here's a big deal that's been done, and he can essentially say he signed it because he signed it yesterday in all the pomp and circumstance that was a trip in Saudi Arabia. 2 more stops, 2 more days at least. I think it's 3 stops total in the Middle East for this trip. Plus, maybe a stop in Turkey for some peace talks for Ukraine and Russia. Maybe. Donald Trump on the outside of the states doing the work, making deals happen, bringing them in cash, bringing in money for the states. Good thing or bad thing? Comment away.